G'day guys, Josh here, and we have another in real life pack and play video, so I'm excited for this. We do have these. If you've been following me on Twitter and or Instagram, you will have seen me share some pics of these. I've got 24 of these 2018-2019 season NBA Hoops packs. They contain rookie cards from this season, and given that I bought a box of 24, I think we have a chance of pulling one signature edition card somewhere in these packs as well. So without further ado, let me open this one right next to the microphone so that any of you that like that kind of sound can appreciate it. There we go. So we have the cards open. I haven't seen them yet. I'm going to adjust the focus just a little bit so that the cards are in focus as opposed to my face, and we're going to reveal them one at a time on camera and see who I managed to pull. So we start with Jusuf Nurkic. That's just a regular card. That's a nice pull. Then we've got Wesley Matthews. So I don't have any of these cards so far, so I may have to buy some cards, but we're getting some decent pulls so far. Oh, Chris Middleton. Now that's one we can use. You can see that I've already got him on my lineup. 90 overall Chris Middleton as my starting shooting guard. So that is a nice pull. That is going to be fun using Chris. So there's our shooting guard sorted, pretty much guaranteed. We're not going to get better than that. This is a green edition card. Aaron Baines. The green screen is kind of showing this a little bit funny, but this is a parallel. No, it's not. Still a white border. I'm just seeing the mirror image. So this is a regular card. Aaron Baines. So there's another center option. Then we've got Markelle Fultz. What an interesting card to pull. Is he going to remain a Sixer for much longer with his issues that he's having? I'm not even sure if there's any truth to the fact that he's asked for a trade request, but there is rumors circulating. So who knows what's happening with him. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, look at that effect on the card. So we've got ourselves a Zaire Smith. This is a Sixers rookie who's currently injured, so he hasn't actually seen any game time yet, but look at the beautiful effect on that card. This is a very nice pull. I'm very happy with that. Zaire Smith. I'm not even sure if he has a card in NBA Live Mobile, but the effect on his card, whew, that's definitely my nicest pull yet. So I'm very happy with that one. Then we have Thomas Satoransky of the Washington Wizards. I don't even know how many minutes he's seen this year. I don't really watch that many Wizards games. And finally, we have ourselves Tony Parker. So we've got a few cards to choose from in terms of positions. Let me just quickly look through here. So we've got our shooting guard sorted in Chris Middleton. Tony Parker may end up being our starting point guard, but let me just jump onto the auction house and see if there are any Zaire Smith cards. I'm curious to see. It's not a card that I've paid any attention to. He'll probably only be a bronze, or maybe he had a Rookies Edition card. Yes, he did have a Rookies Edition card. Unfortunately, he's a shooting guard, so I won't actually be using Zaire Smith, but this is just a quick look at his stats anyway. Of course, they're not going to be incredible because he's only a gold card, but that is Zaire Smith's card. But as he's a shooting guard, I've got to use Chris Middleton, so I won't be using Zaire Smith. Let me chuck Chris Middleton down. I'm just going to put these cards on my desk so I can keep track of who I've got in what positions. Markelle Fultz is an option at point guard, but I probably want to go Tony Parker. I think Tony Parker's the better point guard option. So let me see what Tony Parker cards there are. Let's limit that to the Charlotte Hornets if I can find them. Oh, there they are at the top. Okay. Are there any elite Tony Parker cards? No. Any gold Tony Parker cards? Yes, we can get a 77 Tony Parker point guard. So let's use that. That's an off-season movers card. So we're going to chuck in him to our starting point guard. Let's find him and throw him in. There he is. So we've got Tony Parker as our starting point guard. We've got Chris Middleton as our starting shooting guard. Now we need to find a small forward. So I think Wesley Matthews should have a small forward card. So let's see if we can find a Wesley Matthews card on the auction house. Go back to auctions. Don't think there's any other Wesleys in the NBA, so it should only show Wesley Matthews cards. There we go. So, oh no, there is Wesley Johnson. We only want Matthews, and it looks like he's just got a gold card, just a base gold, which is fine. So we'll go ahead and purchase that. So we'll chuck him onto my team as well. Wesley Matthews, what was he? He was a 72 overall, I believe. Oh, we had heaps of him already. Not to worry, he didn't cost that much. Then we need a power forward, which is not going to be Markel Fultz. Thomas Satoransky is also not a power forward. So who have we got left? Aaron Baines and Yusuf Nurkic, who technically are both centers, I believe. So let's go back out and see if we can find any of them in a power forward position. So I'm just going to reset the filters, lock in power forward. We'll start with Baines, if I can spell it correctly. Does Baines have a power forward card? No. No, he doesn't have a power forward card. What about Yusuf Nurkic? Does he have a power forward card? No. So let's use, you know what? Let's go with Baines. Baines is an Aussie. I'm an Aussie. So we're going to start with Baines. Does he have an elite card? I don't think he does. No, so it's going to have to be another gold card if we can find it. There's the cheapest one. I'm probably, once again, buying a card I already have, but not to worry. We'll figure that out in a second. So we get Baines, sub him in. He was an 72 as well. We did already have one. I probably should check that before I buy again in the future. And then to use what power forward can we use? So we didn't pull any. Let me go back through my previous pack opening. Karl Malone. We did have a Karl Malone that we pulled last time. So what I'm going to do is chuck in Karl Malone. I've got his 78 gold legend card. So I'm going to use him. There he is there from our previous real life pack and play as our starting power forward. So that is our squad. Tony Parker is our starting point guard. Wesley Matthews as our starting small forward. And I'll come back to Chris Middleton. Karl Malone as our power forward. Aaron Baines as our center. And here is Chris Middleton. Let me show you his detailed stats. He's obviously going to be my primary scorer as we jump into this showdown match. He's looking really, really nice. And it's his card that is on the line. So if I do not win, and when I say win, because I've got a bunch of gold plates in here, all I have to do is score more than my opponent in the quarter that I'm playing. So I just have to win my quarter. I don't have to win the showdown match, but if I do not win my quarter, that Chris Middleton card will get ripped up on camera. So let's hope I can put up more points than the opponent can. So I will not be starting with possession of the ball because I'm only an 82 overall. Chris Middleton is going to have to come in clutch for me here. And have to focus on that defense as well. Can Tony Parker get some steals? Uh-oh, we've already got moving screens. All right, stay in front. Stay in front of Giannis. Uh-oh, Westbrook is open. Tony Parker was who knows where. That is not an ideal start. All right, I do not want to risk throwing the ball away. So I'm going to be super careful with these passes. Can we get inside with Middleton? That is contested, and he gets it to drop anyway. That is exactly what we need. Thank you. Let's set up the defense properly. Okay. Auto play off. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stealing is very hard with goal players. We get a rebound. Wesley Matthews with that board. Let's go the three. The corner three with Middleton. Can we take the lead? We are up 5-2. This is a great start. The defense is definitely the more important part of the ball, given that we do have a pretty high overall elite we can use for scoring. It's just the goal players on defense definitely concern me. Oh, Baines knocks that loose. Let's go. Malone all the way. Can we get that to drop? Oh, Karl Malone in the paint with a 27% shot. That is very, very nice. It was Baines that knocked it loose, Tony Parker that picked it up, and Karl Malone that benefited, and Tony Parker gets another steal. Let's hit the mid-range step back with Wes Matthews, 22%. We get that to drop as well. Everything is going right for us. This is unreal. I was not expecting these goal players to be putting up such a fight. This is awesome. We are showing these elites what is up, that's for sure. Oh, I thought I was going to contest that. Baines was right there. All right. We haven't scored with Tony Parker yet. Let's see if we can get him inside. Ooh, the layup. We get that to go. So if I can score with Baines, we have actually scored with everyone on our team. So let's make that our objective now that it looks like we are going to win the quarter and maybe even the match. That would be crazy. If we were able to win this match with a bunch of gold players. Oh, that's a horrible layup animation. All right, let's not use Baines to dribble the ball down because he will lose it. But we'll pass, get the ball to him, and then we'll cut in for a layup. That's contested. He's going to miss it. We missed the rebound too. We've still got 20 seconds. We've got one more chance to try and get Baines to score. Uh-oh, that's going to be a made bucket. Okay. Okay, 14 seconds on the clock. We're not going to lose it from here, but can we get Baines to score points? That's a mid-range shot, 22%. Ah, we bricked that as well. Bit disappointing to finish it that way. Unable to get everyone on my team to score. Can we block the final shot? No, we do contest it, and we win the quarter 11-6. So that Chris Middleton card is safe. So where was that one that I was going to rip up? So this card here is safe. We are not losing Chris Middleton. And of course, this gorgeous little card that's now added to my collection as well. Zaire Smith. Really, really like the effect on that card. That is very, very nice. So that's the best pull I've had so far. That is the quarter. Has our opponent played yet? I'm curious to see. They have. We do lose the showdown match, but that's fine. That was to be expected. Significant advantage for him only playing against a bunch of gold. So that is it. That's my second real life pack and play. That one was a ton of fun to do. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoyed it down in the comments below and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future content.